Tired of the state of so-called popular music? Sick of searching everywhere for authentic bands and musicians?
Now you've seen how bad things can get and how quick they can get that way.
Got the overproduced, under-talented auto-tune blues?
Yeah!
Then keep it tuned. Real music is on the way. This is Almost Famous. Your home, the best local musicians, and select live performances.
Here's Johnny.
Here's John Shea.
Who are you? What's your name?
My name is Lisa.
And Lisa Azizian.
It is 9:02 here on 95.9 WATD, the South Shores radio station. Welcome to the second hour of Almost Famous here on 95.9. We call this the Tiny Stage because it's named after Tiny & Sons Glass, Route 53 in Pembroke. Online at tinyandsons.com. His boys do a good job. My name is John Shea. Welcome to the second part of the show. This is where we introduce you to some live local music. And tonight, we're saying hello to Abby Vail. Abby, how you doing tonight?
Hey, John. How's it going? I'm doing well. How are you?
It's going great. Thank you so much for coming down to the South Shore tonight. This is your second time here on Almost Famous.
Yep, and I'm so excited.
We're excited to have you here. Now, let's talk about the last time that you were here, because the last time that you were here, there was a blizzard outside.
Yeah, and there's a blizzard outside again. It's luckily the driving isn't too bad, but I remember last time we actually had to come here before the live show to do a pre-recording.
And that was the only pre-recorded show I think we've ever done. So
seriously?
Yeah,
oh my goodness.
So you were the first and possibly the last.
Well, that was the first radio show I'd ever been on, so I guess
was
first
it really?
all around. Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep.
So for those who might not have caught the first show, who is Abby Vail?
I'm a singer-songwriter, and I've been playing for probably 6 years now, and I've written my own stuff. I play around locally.
Awesome. Very cool. Before we get into more details, can we hear a song?
Sure.
What are you starting off with tonight?
This is one of the more recent ones I've written, and it's called Forever and Ever.
All right. Abby Vail on the Tiny Stage, 95.9 WATD. It's all yours.
Like a fire that burns inside my soul. It fills me with desire for things I'd never known. You are the beat of my heart, steady and the strong.
Abby Vail on the tiny stage tonight. 95.9 WATD, sounding awesome.
Thank you so much.
Could you tell us the story behind that song?
I wrote it actually about my boyfriend Nick, who's here with me today, and I actually write a lot of my songs. A lot of them come from my own personal life and experiences. So it's kind of like when I'm singing my songs, especially at my shows, it's almost like, singing the words of my diary. It's kind of personal, but I think that that's the best way to write songs.
I've heard that many, many times on this show, and I think you're right. I think the songs that come from the heart definitely sound better and have more impact.
Mm-hmm. I would agree with that. I know that a lot of the songwriters that inspire me write songs that have lyrics that I interpret them as pretty genuine. So.
Now, you mentioned influences. Who inspired you?
I love things like Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift. James Taylor. I do like Taylor Swift. I like James Taylor. I don't know where my head's at right now. And the Beatles and Norah Jones.
I didn't know you're a huge Beatles fan.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I see you or hear you play, you're always talking about the Beatles or...
Oh, yeah. I'm a huge Beatles fan. There's no denying that.
Any favorite Beatles albums?
I would have to say the White Album would be the one for me.
Cool.
Yep. Do you have any favorite albums? Or?
By the Beatles?
Yeah.
I would say Rubber Soul.
Mm-hmm. That was a good one.
It just kind of showed their acoustic, folky side. Their songwriting started to emerge with Rubber Soul, I think.
Yeah, it took that turn.
Yeah, and then after that was, I think, Sgt. Pepper? Did that come after, or was that Revolver? One of those.
I think it was Revolver after that. And Revolver is another really good one.
Yes, absolutely.
Definitely.
I never got into Sgt. Pepper, though. I tried.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a few good songs, but I don't get it.
It's definitely a unique style. You have to have a very specific taste to really appreciate it, I guess. I don't know. Not my favorite of the Beatles, but...
But back to you. Abby Vail is on the tiny stage tonight. If you want to talk to Abby, maybe put a request in, ask her a question. 781-837-4900 is the phone number. 781-837-4900. You can talk to Abby live here on WATD. And I'm going to pass the mic back to you and ask you to introduce your next song.
All right. The next song I'm going to sing is actually one that I always think of my grandparents when I sing this song. It's Stand By Me. And just like they've been through a lot, and it makes me think of how close they've been and how good they've been together throughout everything that they've gone through, and it's been inspiring.
All right. Take it away. Abby Vail on the tiny stage on 95.9 WATD.
When the night has come, the land is dark, and the moon is the only light you'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Whoa, stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. If the stars that we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountains should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me? Oh, as long as you stand by me. Just as long as you stand by me.
Abby Vail on the tiny stage tonight on 95.9 WATD, sounding awesome. I'm not going to let you stop. I'm going to let you keep going. What's next on your set list?
Thank you. Another song I wrote, actually, I call it Mascara, and I'll get started on that.
All right, go for it.
Sorry.
I've meant to tell you for a while now. I couldn't find the words to speak, for I am breathless and my voice trembles weak. Ever since I saw her lipstick on her cheek, I know she's quick to say I love you, and all those things you long to hear. Those are only words and they are meaningless to her, while all I ever want is to have you near. And mascara stains my pillow from the tears that I've been crying. Blush when you come near me, say that I don't love you, but I'm lying. And I'll try to hide my feelings like my makeup hides my face, and you'll see I'm dying. You'll see I'm lying. You'll see I'm lying. I nearly held you in my arms, dear. She came and took you away. And if you ever loved me again, I fear that you would be strayed by just any pretty face. And mascara stains my pillow from the tears that I've been crying. Blush when you come near me, say that I don't love you, but I'm lying. And I'll try to hide my feelings like my makeup hides my face, and you'll see I'm dying. You'll see I'm lying. You'll see I'm lying. Lie-di-dum, lie-di-dum.
Abby Vail on the tiny stage tonight, 95.9 WATD, with her song Mascara. Could you tell us the story behind that?
Actually, I wrote it about, you know the show Downton Abbey?
I've heard of it. I've never actually seen it.
Yeah, it's a show, and there was a character who I followed her storyline, and I really I loved it, and it was Daisy. She was a kitchen maid, and she had this crush on this guy, and I just thought it was the cutest thing, so I decided to write a song about it. But yeah.
You should send it to them.
I wouldn't even know where to begin with that.
That's what the internet's for.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know how to
Tweet it out
send
there.
Tweet it? I don't have a Twitter.
You don't really?
No.
How about a Facebook? Can people find you on Facebook?
Yep, I have a Facebook.
What's your Facebook page?
My Facebook page is Abby Vail, and on Facebook. So.
And how do you spell Vail?
Vail.
All right. It is 9:20. We have to take a timeout, but we have more of Abby Vail live in studio, and you can call her, too, if you want to ask her a question. Maybe put a request in, 781-837-4900. And we're in studio tonight with Abby Vail. Abby, what's your Facebook page again, or your website, for people to find more information about you?
It's Abby Vail on Facebook.
All right. And do you have any shows coming up or any appearances planned?
Actually, yeah, I play every Friday night from 7 to 8 over at the Marriott Custom House in Boston. It's right next to Faneuil Hall.
Awesome.
And other than that, I have a show coming up in, I believe it's September, over at Rick's Music World, which is an awesome place, and I love Rick so much. And
Excellent. Me
it's
too.
really great.
Well, I'm going to let you go back into your songs. What's next on your set list tonight?
I'm going to actually do a Norah Jones song.
All right. Abby Vail on 95.9 WATD. Take it away.
Sorry. Well, I stumbled in the darkness, lost and alone. Though I said I'd go before us, show the way back home. Is there a light up ahead? You're the only love I'd ever known. One thing's for sure, sweet baby, I always take the long way home. Money's just something to throw off the back of a train. Got a handful of lightning, hat full of rain, and I know that I said I'd never do it again. One thing's for sure, sweet baby, I always take the long way home. Overhead, but I traded all tomorrow for the highway instead. So watch your back if I should tell you, love's the only thing I'd ever known. One thing's for sure, sweet baby, I always take the long way home. I love you, baby, more than the whole wide world. I'm your woman. You know that you're my pearl. Out by the party lights, you're the only love I'd ever known. One thing's for sure, sweet baby, I'll always take the long way home. Sure, sweet baby, always take the long way home. Oh, one thing's for sure, sweet baby, always take the long way home. Thank you.
Abby Vail on the tiny stage tonight, 95.9 WATD, covering a Tom Waits song made famous by Norah Jones.
Yep, that's it. Did I give Tom Waits credit for that? I don't think I did.
It's all good.
Okay.
Tom never gets the credit he deserves.
No.
Abby Vail is on the tiny stage tonight, 95.9 WATD. Where are you from, Abby?
I'm from Canton, Massachusetts. And I live there right now, actually, with my family, my mom and my dad. And my family's the biggest supporter. They're the biggest supporters ever. My mom and my sister, Katie, and my grandma, Mima. And I have to say all their names because they're listening.
Maybe they should call in.
They should. They're wonderful, though. They're amazing support.
Speaking of call-ins, we have, I think, Caroline on the phone from Worcester.
Oh, really?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Carolyn.
Hi,
How are
Abby.
you?
I really liked your music. Your voice is really, really great.
Oh, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks.
Now, who is this? How do you know Caroline?
Carolyn is actually my boyfriend's sister.
Aw.
Yeah. And his family's awesome, too. I need to give them... Hi, Carol and Mark and Carolyn, and Sarah's in Canada, so she probably can't hear me, but
Listening online, maybe.
maybe.
Awesome. Do you guys have any requests for Abby tonight, or any deep dark secrets that you want to share about her?
Do you know any Beatles songs, Abby?
I can't think of any off the top of my head. Is that awful?
No, it's not. I forgive you. Don't worry.
Okay.
Ooh, we're gonna have to give you some crap off here about that.
I know.
Whatever you want.
The Beatles fanatic doesn't know any Beatles songs. Okay.
I might know one. I'll do one. All right.
All right. You want to try
I think
it?
I might know one, yeah.
All right, Carolyn. Thank you for checking in tonight. We'll talk to you soon.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Be safe.
Bye.
What are you gonna try? Nothing like
You really
live
got
radio.
a hold on me
All
by
right.
the Beatles. I'll try that. All right.
Close enough.
I don't like you, but I love you. It seems that I'm always thinking of you. No, you do me badly. I love you madly. You really got a hold on me. I wanna leave you, don't wanna stay here. I don't wanna spend another day here. And no, 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 you do me wrong now. My love is strong now. You really got a hold on me. I love you, and all I want you to do is just hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me. Tied up, tied. I wanna leave you, don't wanna stay here. I don't wanna spend another day here. And no, 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 you do me wrong now. My love is strong now. You really got a hold on me. And I love you, and all I want you to do is just hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me. Really got a hold on me. Really got a hold on me. Hold on me.
Abby Vail on 95.9 WATD. Sounding incredible. Nice job on that.
Thank you.
My request for Carolyn in Worcester. Long distance request.
Huh?
I said by request.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said my request.
No, by request.
Oh, by request. Okay.
So I want to keep going here. I want to hear more of your songs. What's next on? Can you play one that you wrote? Actually, I want to hear. The last time I saw you, you played a song that Brianna Grace specifically requested. That was amazing, and I forget the name of it.
I think that you're talking about Say Goodbye.
Yes. Can we hear that, please?
Sure. I can try to remember it. If I forget, though, I'm blaming you. If I
That's
forget
all
the
good.
lyrics.
Blame away.
All right. Oh my goodness, I'm drawing a blank.
Oh. Think
Oh
about it.
my
You can.
gosh.
I'm sure you can figure it out.
Oh wait, no. I remember it now.
All right.
Okay. Never mind. I lied.
Live radio, 95.9
Live-
WATD.
You see, I was better when it wasn't live.
It's all good.
Because then less pressure. I'm nervous, I'll be honest. All right, here it goes.
Met you in the snow, and you told me that you loved me, that you couldn't let it go. The very thought of me, and you think that I should know that you think you've changed your mind. Memories rush on through, and they bring me back to that day when I told you I loved you, and you said you didn't feel the same way. Then wrapped me around your string and led me on with perfect little lies. that you love me, that you couldn't let it go. The very thought of me, and you think that I should know that you think you've changed your mind. 'Cause now I'm a friend with benefits. I'm feeling so empty inside. To want the things we cannot get. Well, now it's time to get some pride. And and did I stutter? No, can't find another girl to pine away that I did. Did you think that I would? And you've been burning. No, and I've been learning. Sometimes you can't change a heart of mine. You gotta say goodbye. Now, baby, you're alone. Feeling lost and lonely like you need someone to adore you just the way I did. Ever since you left me, it's felt wrong. And God knows she won't write you a song. No, 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 no. And did I stutter? No, can't find another girl to find the way that I did. Did you think that I would? And you've been burning. No, and I've been learning. Sometimes you can't change a heart of mine, and you gotta say goodbye. You've gotta say goodbye.
Happy Vail on the tiny stage tonight, 95.9 WATD. Nice job on that.
Thank you. It's like, I feel like I'm playing like, I'm taking my chances. Sometimes I'm worried about the lyrics. I'm so nervous.
You're doing absolutely perfect.
Thank you.
Sure thing. This is your first live radio appearance?
This is my first live one, yep.
All right. Maybe we can have some fun with this.
Yep, definitely.
For those who aren't seeing this, she is like sweating bullets in there right now. No, you're
so
doing fine.
Yeah, but you know, I'm always nervous for shows though. Honestly, I still get the jitters every single time. But it makes it a lot easier having such a big support system like I do.
There was one interview that I was doing where somebody said, when they were on stage, they were getting ready to do this really, important song, and they smashed themselves in the mouth with their harmonica.
Oh my God.
Do you have any embarrassing on-stage moments that you'd like to share with the class tonight?
Oh, just recently, I like I said, I play over at the Marriott every Friday, and my dad is like a hero. He's wonderful. He plays with me, and he's my lead guitarist, actually, and sound man and everything. And so the one night that he couldn't make it to the show, and I was left to my own devices, and of course, that was the first time ever that my guitar string broke in like the first 5 minutes of the show, and you just hear this like this cartoony sound like spring come out, and then the guitar is just like the strings hanging there, and I'm standing there, I don't know what to do, and then it was just a disaster. I had to play without a string for the rest of the show.
The second or third show that we ever did here, I don't know if he ever told you this, was a singer-songwriter named Ashley Jordan. Mm-hmm. And on her second song of the night, broke a string live on the
goodness.
air. And we put a call out to the listeners. If anybody has a guitar, extra strings, please come by the radio station. Sure enough, like 3 bands showed up at the radio station.
Oh, that was so nice.
Yeah, Surrounded by Holidays and Kylie Evans both showed up with strings and guitars, and
oh wow!
within 10 minutes she was back up and running again. It was so cool.
That's amazing.
So the music community around here is definitely supportive when musicians get in trouble. Just put a tweet out there, put a Facebook message, and people will come to your rescue. And it looks like Nick is putting in a request in there.
He is, for a song that I don't know.
Really?
Really, I'm having... You know, you get yourself mentally prepared for certain songs, and then, I don't know, I'm being thrown curveballs tonight.
Maybe some familiar voices will help with that problem. Let's give the phone number out again. If anybody wants to chime in tonight and talk to Abby, maybe put a request in for a song that she does know. 781-837-4900. 781-837-4900. What?
Well, I'm sorry. My grandmother, before I came, put in a request. My Mima. She told me that she would murder me if I didn't play this one song I wrote about Boston.
Okay, let's do it.
I think I'm going to do that.
We're going to save a life here on Almost Famous on WATD.
All right.
Take it away, Abby.
Sparkling eyes, city lights. I never knew that it could feel so right. I'm lucky to be so in love on a Boston night. While roses bloom by the bay, I am drawn in by the pretty things that you say. I'm lucky to be so in love on a Boston night. We hear the sound of music on every corner, playing soft and sweet, or the laughter in a coffee shop where two hearts will surely meet. The shuffling of city sidewalks, pound into an urban beat, all for you, all for me. 54th floor of the Brew, I am staring out at the most perfect view. I'm lucky to be so in love on this Boston night. We'll hear the sound of music on every corner, playing soft and sweet, or the laughter in a coffee shop where two hearts will surely meet. The shuffling of city sidewalks, pound into an urban beat, all for you, all for me. I'm on the red line train with my head on your shoulder, and these are the best moments of growing older. I'm lucky to be so in love on a Boston night. I am lucky to be so in love on a Boston night. I am lucky to be so in love on a Boston night.
Abby Vail on the tiny stage tonight, 95.9 WATD. Could you take us through the story behind that song?
Yeah, actually, over the summer, I kind of took on a whim, I just decided to audition for street performing in Faneuil Hall. And I was very fortunate to actually have been selected as a street performer. And it was the most incredible experience over last summer. I met so many people from all around the world, and I grew up in Boston. My mom, she used to take us every summer to see the street performers, and, my dad, and it was just like a thing to do. My mom would take me in and show me every part of the city, and she exposed me to so many things. But I completely fell in love with the city, and I just felt like I really wanted to write a song about it.
That's a great story. How does your songwriting process work? Could you take us through that song? How did you begin to write that song? Was it melody based? Was it lyric based?
Honestly, it's kind of silly. I'll usually sit there and I'll try to kind of strum random chords until I find something that I like, and then it's a lot of like la da 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 for them, and I'll try to think of a melody to go with the chords, and I'll go la da 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 da, and then I'll eventually piece together words that sound like they make sense for that kind of a tone.
That's awesome.
So it's not really it's not very scientific or.
But it works. It works for you.
Yeah, it works. Definitely.
That's all that matters. How long have you been writing?
I've been writing for about as long as I've been playing, so probably 5 or 6 years now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's excellent.
Yep. And yeah, it's just been a lot of fun. It's like my little therapy.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Now, who would you say along the way locally has inspired you musically?
Well, definitely my friend Brianna Grace. You know her.
I do know her.
Yeah, she's wonderful, and I've actually had, I was fortunate enough to actually have opportunities, and we're still going to be working on stuff, but we actually wrote a song together recently, and I don't know it. She knows it, though. so we said it's her song, but
I believe she played that when she was here last over the summer.
Yep. I think she did, yeah. I saw the show online that was posted. But, yeah, I really enjoy writing with her, and I like her style. And
is she listening?
I don't know. I think she might be, but I'm not sure.
Well, Brianna, if you are listening, call us 781-837-4900. We'd love to hear some deep, dark, twisted secrets about Abbey Vail that maybe she's not going to tell us on the air. Or maybe not.
Don't do it. No, we call, but don't tell them any deep, dark secrets.
Excellent. So let's go into another song while we can. What's next on your set list? Let's just keep going here.
All right, so this next song is called Finally Over. The song is Finally Over. And I'll get started on that. What was I thinking? Make it better, make it worse. Digging holes and sinking. Wish that I could catch the sounds when I watch them leave these lips. Guess I make it better now. Chest pains and I'm sorry. Stupid, stupid, stupid. How come never thinking? Wish that I could take it back to the days I made you smile. But I'll see the pain written on your face when the silence sets in, takes my breath away when I beat myself up because I let you down, and you ask me why, but there's no good answer. Insecure and afraid that one day she'd dance her way into your heart. I'll fear that awful sound when the song is finally over. That I don't trust you, trust me, you don't understand. Girls play games, don't hesitate. They'll catch you if they can. No one talks to anyone casually until 2 a.m. Wish I wasn't crazy, girl. Don't mean to be possessive with my heart, I hope you know. I tend to be protective. I've been hurt a couple times. I can stand the pain of losing you. Like I'm running through quicksand, trying to fly a plane before it crash lands, and I'll beat myself up because I let you down, and you ask me why, but there's no good answer. Insecure and afraid that one day she'd dance her way into your heart. Fear that awful sound when the song
Abby Vail on the tiny stage tonight, 95.9 WATD. Tell us what that song's about.
Like I said, it's my songwriting is kind of like about just things I've either witnessed or I've experienced myself. So it's a song. It's really like all the other songs. It's kind of like one of those things that I wrote. Sometimes I write songs about my own experiences, but sometimes I also write songs about other people's experiences too, and I don't share. Ooh.
Good answer. We have a phone call. I believe it's Tony from Worcester.
Oh.
Hello.
Hi, hi, Tony. How are you?
Hey, Abby, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. How's it going?
It's going pretty good.
Now, who is
That's
Tony in
good.
Worcester?
Tony is my boyfriend's best friend, actually.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's very nice. How are you?
I'm very good. I'd like to hear a song from you.
Which one?
Freebird, do you know that?
I don't know Freebird, and you,
You had to put that request in.
of course, no. This is so typical of his behavior.
Hey, you know, it's better than Wagon Wheel.
You know it is, but I don't know either of them, unfortunately. I'm sorry to disappoint you, Tony.
That's fine. How about the song Technology?
Okay, I can do that one.
Good.
Very cool. Tony, thanks for checking in tonight.
No problem. It's a
Be
pleasure.
safe. All right, Abby, before you play, I'm going to turn things over to Sam here. She's got a concert calendar update for us to let you know who is coming to your area very soon. Sam, take it away.
Yeah, if you're sick of staying indoors after all this snow, you can get out tomorrow night and see Joe Young at TT's in Cambridge. And on Friday, we've got a couple of sweet shows for you. Sally O'Brien's, they've got Didn't Plan It. And at the Spire, as you know, we've got Krista Gneidick. Also a shout out, happy birthday to Phil in Plymouth, fellow musician.
All right, excellent. Thank you so much, Sam. And we're going back to the tiny stage now where Abby Vail is ready to share another song with us. What do you got?
A request by Tony Lucci. I'm going to say your last name. I'm sorry if you didn't want me to. And it's Technology.
All right, take it away.
All right.
I'd rather have something real than virtual reality. I'd rather have something to touch than a touch screen, and spare the trees and the birds and the bees, for that's the only way to spare humanity. And let's end the people, not the technology. Terrible creation, industrialization, which worked the body, not the mind. Left us crowded and alone, and tenements are just not home, for they're far too filthy and unkind. Hands replaced by steel, and legs by the wheel, and brain by computer chips. And there's no need to see the world beyond me when I have it at my fingertips. La da 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 dum, la da 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 dum, la da 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 dum, la dum, la da 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 dum, la da 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 dum, la da 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 dum. Oh, I wish we could replace the idea of the arms race with the game of thumb war. Then we could all shake hands and take time to understand, and there would be no fighting anymore. I wish we could replace the idea of the arms race with a game of thumb war. We could all shake hands and take time to understand, and there would be no fighting anymore. La da 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 dum, la da 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 dum, la da 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 dum, la dum, la da 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 dum, la da da dum, la da da dum. And now we have computer art, and no more songs from the heart or even from the human mind. Children stay indoors, talk to their friends with the keyboards. And are we even humankind? La da 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 dum, la da 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 dum. Are we even humankind? La da 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 dum, la da da dum. Are we even humankind?
Abby Vail on the tiny stage tonight, 95.9 WATD. Sounding amazing. Thank you so much for coming down tonight.
Thank you so much for having me. This was so much fun.
My pleasure. What did you think about your first live radio experience?
It was a little terrifying, but I feel pretty
You
good
survived.
about it.
You
Yeah,
did great.
definitely. Definitely.
Let's recap what you have for shows coming up. You have the residency in the city.
Yep, I have the Custom House on Fridays from 7 to 8. And I also have, oh no, I lied. That's from 8 to 9. Oh gosh, I'm sorry.
8 to 9.
It's 8 to 9. 8 to 9. I'm sorry about that. And also my show coming up in September, late September at Rick's Music World. And
a little bit of time to plan for that. Hopefully the snow has melted by that point.
Hopefully. That would a little bit of time before that happens. But that's a show that I'm personally really looking forward to.
Excellent.
And it's also going to be part of an open mic situation. So if you want to come down, you can hear me, but you'd also be able to play a few songs yourself.
Excellent. And your Facebook page is?
Abby Vail, and I also have a website, abigailvail.com.
Awesome. What are you taking us home with tonight? What's your final song?
Oh, I think I'm going to do a song that I wrote called Hold Me in Your Arms.
All right. Have a great night. Be safe.
Thank you. You too.
Pete Black and the Wild Willow Blues is coming your way next to 10 here on 95.9 WATD. Until then, we have one more song by Abby Vail.
I feel like a fool to fight about nothing, where it feels like one day we are fine, next arguing. I'll call you out and I'll cry about how it stings, but in the end you know that it all comes down to one thing. Hold me in your arms, boy, and never let me go, and tell me that you love me. It's what I need to know. Quiet me with kisses and hold my hand in yours. Baby, start fighting for what we're really fighting for. You and I, we walk the line. Yeah, I know where 1 minute will turn out fine and the next we'll let it go. And I would beg and I would plead, but baby, please don't you make me look to my eyes and stop there crying, and hold me in your arms, boy, and never let me go, and tell me that you love me. It's what I need to know. And quiet me with kisses and hold my hand in yours, and baby, start fighting for what we're really fighting for. Now it's not all roses in summertime and blue skies turn to gray. Please don't let it make us, and God, don't let it break us. Just do this one thing right now and hold me in your arms, boy, and never let me go, and tell me that you love me. It's what I need to know. And quiet me with kisses and hold my hand in yours, and baby, start fighting for what we're really fighting for. Hold me in your arms, boy, never let me go, and tell me that you love me. It's what what I need to know. And quiet mute kisses, hold my hand in yours. And baby, start fighting for what we're really fighting for. 'Cause I feel like a fool to fight about nothing, where it feels like one day we are fine, the next arguing